Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Knox. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Third down after that running play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
NC State now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Strong game by this quarterback. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. We'll call for the fair catch here. getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Palmer.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. When he doesn't hang on off the deflection there, he's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Knox.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Running back grabs it on a screen, and he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Palmer. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Craig.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Jayhawks are in the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Jayhawks. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Kansas offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Palmer. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's McCray. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. NC State comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a shot here. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Touchdown, NC State. This offense is still clicking.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Toss play to the outside. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's McCray. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's McCray. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. NC State comes to the line quickly. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And it's a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Kansas offense is back out there now. Oh, a reverse. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. The Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. High completion makes it second and medium. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The ball is free in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert convert this third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to throw it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. But
touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's second and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try the right side on the toss. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Will he score here? Touchdown, Kansas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Going after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.